What's up, guys? Another fun-filled day. So right now we're gonna head down to the courthouse again. Yesterday I tried to file this eviction and my payment didn't go through, so I need to go today. That way, once the payment goes through, they can go ahead and file the eviction, and I can finally get this guy out. Man, it's been a pain in the butt. 2 months of lost rent. You know, people think that real estate investing, that we as landlords, we're jerks and we want all the money in the world and blah 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 blah. I'm like, look, man, we're here to make money. This is a business, and can't take these losses. We're gonna get that handled and then go ahead and pick up some more materials for my free house and get the day rolling.
Told you not to call here. It's not for sale. Quit texting me and aggravate.
So I went in there and I paid what I had to pay for the eviction, which, let me get paperwork here. Total cost was $156 right there. Pretty simple and straightforward. So you can download the paperwork online and fill it out and bring it here. I didn't print out all the paperwork correctly, so they actually gave me an eviction packet, and they asked me how many people am I evicting. So you have to do the eviction packet for each person. It wasn't that hard. It literally took me about 15 minutes to fill out everything. It probably would have taken a little less time if I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. So that plus a stamped envelope, and now they're gonna go ahead and serve him with the paperwork. So far, the actual process to file the eviction was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Now I gotta come back here on July the 13th, go to court, and I guess they're gonna determine what's gonna happen, which I'm sure that he's gotta go. He hasn't paid rent, he hasn't made any type of attempt to pay rent, and that goes against what the law says. The law says you gotta pay rent, you gotta pay rent. You know, there's nowhere that you can live for free unless mommy and daddy, and even they can evict you. But I'm hoping that we can finally get this done and over with. I'm tired of dealing with this guy. He's trying to make other people solve his problems, and that's not my problem. So far for today is Friday. You guys obviously don't know that. Today is Friday. So no text messaging going out. Only the foreclosures. I market for foreclosures every day, 5 days a week. But the foreclosure list is the only list that we keep hitting. Everything else, though, we put it on pause on Friday so that way these guys can concentrate on their follow-ups. So now I'm going up to Lowe's to go pick up the rest of the stuff that I need, which is water heater and a few other miscellaneous things, and go bring it to the free house. I'm excited because now free house is going to be done. This guy is going to be evicted out of my trailer that I also have in Salisbury. So I'll have 2 rentals available, which would bring me an income of about $2,500 a month, which is pretty decent. I'm excited because these are my first 2 rentals that are actually going to be making me money. Then we can take that money and go and spend it on the other projects that we have. I got like 4 or 5 other houses that need to be worked on, and I have no money. I am broke right now. Been spending all this money on buying houses, so the other part to that is spending money on fixing them too. Total investment. All right, I want you guys to hear this. Now I'm using my money for now, so I can build credibility, so I can borrow money. You make more money when you leverage yourself, and you leverage your skills, and you also use other people's money. You don't make money using your own money. But we're spending about $450,000 in buying and renovating all these houses. By the time everything is rented out and ready to roll, they'll be producing about $8,500 monthly. On a yearly basis, that's like a little over $100,000 a year. So spend $450,000, make $100,000 a year. That's better than buying a McDonald's. McDonald's wants like $2 million liquid, and you got to put up like $1 million to own the McDonald's. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go pick up these supplies and go about the rest of the day. Alright, so day 2 of the AC running, and so far it feels really good in here. I know that my AC is not probably running as efficient as it is supposed to, because I got a broken window. So literally all the AC is just running outside. But so far it does feel very cool in here, and it's perfect. Like, you have no idea how hot this place has gotten at some times, especially right now we have a huge heat wave going on. So AC is running good. Got the water heater in here. You can see the big box behind me. Dishwasher's here. I did see an oven and a fridge over there. Total was like 1,300 bucks, which is great. That means I got 2 brand new appliances for under $1,500. With taxes and everything, it's probably gonna come out to $1,500. But perfect. I'm gonna have them probably ordered and bring them in here. And hopefully by the end of next week, everything will be ready. Filed the eviction, get this place ready. Hopefully by the time he leaves, I can get that place wrapped up within about 5 days. We're gonna do probably a little bit of flooring because I noticed that some of the vinyl flooring was peeling. So I'm just gonna get another sheet of vinyl floor, put it down, maybe do a little bit of painting, a little bit of cleaning, and then hopefully that place will be ready to roll. I don't know if he is gonna steal the appliances or not, we'll find out. But at this point in time, I know that he's probably gonna go through the whole eviction process, and we're gonna have to force him out with the sheriff. I am going to videotape it if we do end up going that route, only because of liability purposes. I wanna make sure that I'm covered in case something happens, as well as, you know, I wanna show you guys the reality of what happens in the real estate business when, you know, things don't go as planned. So now that we're done with this, gonna head back home, gonna give you guys some numbers on marketing, what we've done this week, so you guys have an idea. Also, my second quarter ended. I'll show you guys some numbers on what we did, everything that we have done so far this year. I'll give you guys a tally of, basically this is the 6-month mark from January 1st until now of everything that we've done, all the text messaging, all the cold calling, literally just everything. That way you guys get an idea of what you're gonna be expecting in your business when you start doing wholesaling, you know, whatever marketing channel that you choose to use. So let's get out of here. All right, so I'm finally back home. And just to give you a tally of what we've done so far in the past 6 months, between sending and receiving text messages, we have done a total of 195,000 text messages. Of course, that's sending and receiving, and just sending, we've sent out 145,000 text messages with about like 50,000 replies. That is crazy. I've never done that many text messages ever. Last year, I think for the entire year, I did 50,000 text messages. So I've already tripled last year's text messaging this year, which is amazing, and this year isn't even over. This is 6 months in. Total assignment fees, we're pushing around $600,000 in assignment fees for the year. That's not including anything that I have currently closing. I have some other stuff that's being assigned, but that is going to be counted for the second half of the year. So for this first half, you know, we made 600 grand, which is amazing. Last year, I did a total of about $850,000 in assignment fees. So this year is probably going to be better. I know the last 6 months of this year is going to be even more productive because I've been doing a lot of experimenting these last 6 months, and now we're trying to basically triple what we did in the last 6 months. We want to do it in the next 6 months, and we're doing that by also buying some of these deals and not just traditionally wholesaling them, but just buying them and being able to sell them for a profit, a way higher profit than we would wholesaling. Because one of the biggest takeaways with wholesaling is you're very time constricted. These people need to sell now, they need to close now, and they don't really have a lot of time. Some of them do, the majority do not. And if you don't have the money to take down the deal, obviously you're gonna sell it at a wholesale price, which is the reason why wholesalers don't really make the same amount of money as the end investor. The end investor is always gonna make the most money. Now, when you are the wholesaler and the end investor, that's when you make maximum profit, because now I'm finding these leads, I'm being able to buy these leads with the money that I have and then get maximum profit out of them, when usually I only make, you know, 10, 15, 20, maybe 30, 40, sometimes 50, I can turn a deal like that into a $150,000 deal using basically the same amount of effort that I would wholesaling. I send it out. Instead of sending out to my buyers, I just post it on the MLS and let them fight over it, because I can let the money sit a little longer, versus if I was just trying to get it out of my way in a hurry, I'm only making a small amount in the in-between, which I don't mind. You know, some deals I'll just wholesale them off and not deal with it, but some deals have such an amazing profit potential that I just won't wholesale them. I'd rather put it on the MLS and let it sit. I got a building right now sitting in, where is it? In Spencer, North Carolina. And that building, I paid $17,000 for it, and I have it listed on the MLS for $125,000. I already had a couple hits on it. I got a buyer in California who's interested in buying it, and I got another guy who's interested in buying it. Deals like that, you can let them sit, make a little bit of money, make way more money, because originally I was going to sign it and I was going to make $10,000, which is a humongous difference from just wholesaling it. Now I'm making profit as an investor, not only just as a wholesaler. So that's it for today, guys. Not really much activity. We got what we needed done, which was finish paying for that eviction this morning, even though I could have done it yesterday, but whatever. You know, that these court systems or these government systems that they have out there are not the best, so that helped me up. And then I got the rest of my supplies, and also found a fridge and found a stove. I gotta order it today. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in another vlog.